So Ross, Barnet's development squad played Hampton Richmond today. How did you get on?
Second half, very, very well. First half, we were 1-0 down. And second half, we scored 8 goals to win 8-1. In reflection of the game, it was a game of two halves where, we spoke to the boys at half time and said, some honest truths. You deserve to be 1-0 down. You can dominate possession till the cows come home. But there has to be penetrative passes. You have to break lines. You have to variate the play. You also have to be switched on. So, that was said at half time, and the boys responded very, very well for the start of the second half.
What kind of B's team was it that played today?
Well, there was no senior players of us today. It was a mixture of all our under 21 players, who are all under 19s in theory, 4 under 18s and 2 under 17s. So 2 first year scholars that are, one Joe Payne, who's been up with us for a while now and doing very well, and Daniel Chima came back into the fold today. Alright, so it's good to have him back after quite a long injury. It's been a bit frustrating for him, but good to have him back in the fold with the 21s and to keep pushing him and challenging. So
talk us through the game today.
Well, again, we went through a 3-5-2 formation. We told the boys I want to have width and depth all the way through the 90 minutes, and this is where we struggled a little bit in the first half, where our forwards didn't stretch the play enough, and our left side was playing too narrow. So the way we would dominate the ball and play forward, it just wasn't working. And we changed a few things the second half. I also spoke about the mindset. You can play Wolves last week and played very, very well, and you can get yourself up to the game because it's a fantastic club to play for. All right, and then you have to go and play different philosophy, a different culture in Hampton and Richmond, who aren't so high as Wolves in the leagues, and you've got to adapt yourselves to your mental mindset. So it was really crucial how they developed that today, which I was more pleased with in the second half. Second half, we kept the width and depth that we spoke about in the 3-5-2, and also we're about Harry Taylor stepping out play as a back three to create another overload in midfield and to use the width as much as possible. Justin Umugu came on as a centre forward to start the second half and really created moments where he stretched the play with Mathew up front, and they worked really well together. And there's some lovely patterns of play going forward, keeping the ball in the deck, but also dominate position to wear the team out.
Were there any sort of standout performers in the match?
Well, again, it's a team effort. You have to say Mathew scored 5 today, which is good for his confidence. He's been in and around the first team, and this will only do him only good. He spoke to me, and we spoke together at half time, saying about finishing on one touch, and he agreed straight away. And this is what he took in the second half, and was rewarded for 5 goals. Justin, like I said, came on and affected the play. The Taylor brothers doing very, very well. But I've got to say, overall, the boys have been fantastic all season, not just today, but all season. And then the under 18s have now stepped up to train with the youth team, to train with the 21s, and the under 17s are stepping up to do some of the regime the 21s are doing. Mentally it's tough. Mentally and physically it's tough for them. But again, such good characters and mindsets in the players. It's been brilliant to coach. They've been brilliant.
So there were plenty of positives.
Loads today, absolutely loads. It's good to be honest with them after the first half performance, but they have to realise why it's not working. We can go and turn this is poor, but they've got to realise why, and they have to come up with solutions. We can be so good identifying the problems, but a good player, an intelligent player, will identify a solution how to counteract that problem.
Thanks, Ross.
No worries.